Mother, what are you doing here?
Are you still dreaming? We came here together. Now we must go.
The Assassin's Creed series has never been afraid of a little meddling with history. But usually it's been kept within the realms of conspiracy theories, secret organizations, and slight revisions. Assassin's Creed 3's downloadable content forgets all that. A 3-part epic entitled The Tyranny of King Washington, it blasts the cobwebs from American history with a healthy dose of psychedelic tea drinking, Native American superpowers, and the Founding Fathers reimagined as despotic nutcases. But has Assassin's Creed jumped the shark of common sense, or is it just climbing the giant digital bear of victory?
Sir, we're out of gunpowder.
As you've probably guessed by now, The Tyranny of King Washington is not the historically respectful Assassin's Creed we've come to know and love. Instead, it's a kind of fever dream in which Raton Hekerdon never becomes an assassin, and George Washington somehow gets his hands on an all-powerful Apple of Eden and makes himself King of America. It's a bizarre plot, especially as it doesn't contain any assassins, and is further confused as it doesn't even explain who is experiencing the whole thing through the Animus. Add to this the fact that your new superpowers take the visual form of Animus glitches, and George Washington somehow turns up in a giant digital head form to shout at you, and you have a setup that doesn't even come close to making sense.
Some of the people are attacking the pyramid.
People attacking. I am the people.
Yes, my liege.
I am the people!
King Washington isn't about making sense. It's about mixing things up and playing with the now aging Assassin's Creed formula. To do this, it adds a set of supernatural powers. Each episode carries its own, with the infamy granting you a wolf-themed cloaking device, the betrayal giving you eagle flight, and the redemption a bear-powered slam attack. With each power being game-breakingly powerful, the episodes lock you into a location, starting with the frontier, then Boston, and finally New York. In each of these locations, you'll take on story missions, gather equipment, and complete a whole load of new bits of series' signature busywork. But while this might not sound particularly inspiring, each episode shows off the kind of variety that was missing from Assassin's Creed 3. Most of it is pulled from other games, whether it's the thrilling eagle flight that replicates Batman Arkham City's grapple, or the Shadow of the Colossus-style bear climbing, but that doesn't stop it being fun. The Tyranny's missions are all amped-up versions of the series staples, and while they're a mixed bag, they're fresh enough to keep you interested. The game's side activities are less exciting, revolving around the usual Save the Citizen mechanic that's designed for completionist gamers rather than those looking for something interesting to do.
They tell us where she is and these people live, refuse, and they burn. It's really quite simple.
And it's in these diversions that the power's game-breaking potential is revealed. Use invisibility before you jump in a haystack, and guards will stand around like lost children. Get good at chaining eagle flight, and you can escape any situation with ease. Both expose the large cracks in Assassin's Creed 3's AI and design, leaving you feeling more like you're playing with a set of cheats or hacks rather than designer-granted abilities. Sure, they're a lot of fun, especially the bear power's ridiculous drop assassination, but they never quite blend into the core gameplay in a meaningful way.
He survived. Remarkable.
When combined with a plot that struggles to make sense, let alone have you care for the characters, this leaves The Tyranny of King Washington feeling like an elaborate piece of fanfiction rather than a canon piece of DLC. It's packed with fresh ideas, and series fans will have fun playing about with its powers, but in shedding its deep story, historical detail, and solid writing, The Tyranny of King Washington feels fundamentally broken. Broken, but with superpowers.